What's going on YouTube? This is Ross's Reef bringing you an update of the Nuvo Fusion 20 gallon. I believe this tank has now been set up for about a month and a half now. As you can see, there has been some major progress since the beginning, obviously. Do have a bunch of coral in here, and I am fully stocked on all the fish that I plan on getting in this tank. I do have two Ocellaris Clownfish in here. As you can see, one of them is already hosting my rose bubble tip anemone. I was really surprised that these fish are tank bred. That's what my fish store says, they only buy tank bred fish. So I was kind of surprised that that one already started hosting. This little guy is still kind of wary. I've seen him go by it and I've seen him jump in the rose bubble tip a couple times, but this guy basically lives in that rose bubble tip right there. He loves it. That little emerald crab right there stays really close by that rose bubble tip, and the Ocellaris clown kind of chases them all sometimes. He's not too happy about that. Over here we have a yellow watchman goby. He is paired up with a pistol shrimp in the tank. They both have a nice little home right under this huge rock formation right here, under there. He mainly is constantly poking his head out right there. As you can see, he's got really good color on him. Let's see if we can wait right here and see if that pistol shrimp shows his face. I can kind of, I think, see him in there. I don't know how much y'all can. Oh, there he goes. Oh well, if I see him, I'll jump back over to that area real quick. I don't know if y'all saw in the beginning, but I did have a firefish in here as well. Really beautiful coloration on him. Looks very good. Another fish I have is a green Mandarin Goby. He is one of my favorite type of fish, really colorful ration on him and everything. The reason I got him is because this tank is heavily populated with copepods. I just scraped the glass off the other day, and there was so many copepods on this tank, it was unreal. I do partially probably owe that success to the hang on the bank refugium that I have. It serves as a nice home for the copepods to reproduce. Also, you know, the live rock in here, or the now live rock. It was Marco Key Largo dry rock, but it's turning live now. It's probably got tons of copepods in there, so he should have a ton of copepods in here. I did dose, they were called trigger pods in the very beginning, so that's what I did use to initially start the population of copepods. But, nope, there's little watchman goby. He's back out. I did just see the shrimp poke his head out, but he went right there. He is. Here, let's see. There he is. He's right by him. I don't know if y'all can see, but he's there. But yeah, they got a nice little tunnel system dug under there and everything, so they're doing good. Look at this Ocellaris. He just like goes face down into it. Doesn't even care. Over here I have a Duncan Coral. It was closed up for a while, mainly because this little crab, or the cleaner shrimp, actually pulled one of the polyps off of it and it got pretty pissed. So it's finally starting to open back up and everything. I have green star polyps right here. They're really starting to encrust all over the rock. I can definitely see new growth on it. Let me see if I can show y'all. This little area right on the tip of my finger right there was not there, and it's already starting to cover, and I can see where about 4 new polyps are going to be growing off of that, so that's good for those guys. This is the this is a stunner cap right here, I believe it's called. When I got it, the left side of the coral was kind of white a little bit, because in the tank where it was being housed at the pet store, it was right by a mushroom and it was kind of stinging it, but leaving it right under the bright light right there and kind of in direct flow of the MP10 pump, it's fully recovered. And every time I dose any coral additives, food, it gets blasted with them, so it's doing really good. The frog spawn back there is also doing good. It's not quite as big as it used to be, I think, or maybe I'm just getting used to this size, but it hasn't grown anymore. It was growing extremely fast when I first had the tank set up, but it's sustaining right there and it's looking good, so I don't have any problem with it. As far as Zoanthids go, I have a bunch of different colonies of Zoanthids over here. My favorite ones are the Rastas. I only have 2 polyps, but I can already see there are 2 more polyps getting ready to form on it, so I'm very happy about that. Over here we have the Eagle Eye Zoanthids. That's already produced, I think, 2 more polyps, or maybe 3 already. So I'm really happy about those. I'm not exactly sure what these are called. If anybody can maybe tell me or comment below. I know that's kind of a bad picture of them, but I can't really get the quality better. And then I have these type of Zoanthids. They have orange on the tips of it and a yellow inside. Over here I have some green and blue Zoanthids. I really like the coloration on those guys. And then I have no clue what these Zoanthids are. They're just kind of a dull black Zoanthid color. Under the blue light, they look kind of cool, I guess. They have kind of an orange tips on the outside. So this is a tri-colored ORA coral. Not exactly if that's an acro coral. I'm not too keen on my SPS corals yet. So, but under the blue light, it's got a nice green color all over it, along with those tips. Oop, here we go. There's the firefish. There he is. He's got a little home, kind of what the pistol shrimp kind of dug out. He slips right up into that little crack right there, and that's his little house. So, but he's doing good in there right now. So hopefully he makes it. He got really, really good coloration on him. I like him a lot. Back to the coral. I also have a green bird's nest coral, which looks amazing. It's got nice white tips all over it. It gets good movement right there. Gets a good blast of water every time these spin screen pumps turn, and then in conjunction with the MP10, it's got very good water movement. This devil's hand right there, man, this thing has doubled in size since I got it. When I originally got it, I had it on the sand bed somewhere down here. I tried its luck up here. I tried it back in the corner. And basically, it did not look good. I was pretty sure it was going to die. So I just kind of stuck it right up there at the very top, and not really hoping for much, but it came back tenfold, and it's already kind of encrusted in that rock right there. I can't really pull it up. I didn't really plan on it being its permanent home right there, but you know, whatever. I guess I'll just leave it there. When it really grows a little bit better, I might think about moving it somewhere else, but for the time being, I don't have any other corals that need that location, so it'll stay there. We got the green candy canes right here. Really like these a lot. These brown candy canes just suck. I kind of got these in a trade for something, and I'm not happy with them at all. They're ugly. They're going to die. I'm not even caring about them anymore, honestly. Over here we have, from my pet store, it's called, apparently, it doesn't really look like it at all, but it's a bi-colored hammer coral. It just looks cool. I'm a big fan of LPS, so I just picked it up. I think it was like 15 bucks for that frag right there. I originally picked up these right here, but little did I know that that is literally how big the polyps are on it. So I'm about to like tear those off and stick those in the back, and then put that one right there. Hopefully, unfortunately, I epoxied those to the rock, so that's going to be kind of a pain to pull off. Up here we got the red cap, doing really good right there. Hasn't lost any coloration. It's under good light, and hopefully it grows into something really pretty. I'm thinking this is a Montipora right here. I'm not exactly sure what these corals are called, but I originally got it. I have another piece of it over here that actually broke off from this other colony when I was being clumsy in the tank and actually densely bumped it, so I just glued it over to that side, and it seems to be doing good. This one's already recovered. As you can see on that top tip right there, that's where it broke off. It's already pretty much covered back up with red, so it's healing up nicely, and I actually kind of got 2 corals out of it now, so we'll see how it works out. What other coral do we have in the tank? There is another purple cap back here. Tiny little frag. Just stuck it back there. It's actually growing a tiny bit, so you know, maybe in a year's time it'll grow into something decent, but for now I just stuck it back there to have another coral in the tank. But yeah, overall, and then the Hollywood Stunner Chalice right here. This thing is basically just surviving. I haven't seen that much growth out of it. People report tremendous growth out of these corals. I'm not having the best of luck with this coral. I've tried to move it all over the tank. I'm pretty sure if you watch some of my other videos, it's been in a different location every single time. So this coral right now, I'm just going to keep it there. It's out of the way. So we'll see how it works right there, but hopefully it makes it, because it's a really pretty coral. It looks really good under the blue moonlights at night. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the tank right there. it's coming along really good. I'm really happy with it. I plan on going by a good bit more corals in about a week or two. I don't want to really stick my hands in the tank that much, just because I did get these new fish. I want them to not get stressed out, because as you know, I did have a ick outbreak when I very first started the tank. So hopefully everybody is healthy in here, which it looks like they pretty much are. Everybody seems to have already found a home. Everybody is in their own little area, so I have high hopes for this set of fish. I love this little watchman Goby. He's pretty much my favorite fish, I think, in here. He's just so cool. But I did put an automatic fish feeder on the tank. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that on there, but I had that from an old fish tank. It's an Ehan. Drops about 6-7 pellets in, so we'll see how it works. These clownfish are pretty picky, though. These little suckers, they won't eat anything. I'm trying to conjunct. I've tried bloodworms, I've tried brine shrimp, mysis shrimp, some carnivore pack thing. I've tried pellets, and I've dosed it all in garlic, and they still just don't want to eat. But, I mean, they're surviving, so they're obviously finding something in the tank to eat, whether I see them or not, but it's whatever. We'll see how they do. Like I said, they're really pretty. That one's got a nice home in that anemone, so I'm sure he feels pretty safe. And thankfully, this anemone has finally, I think, stayed in one location. It's been here for about 24 hours. It hasn't moved. Before, it's been moving all over the tank. It's really nice and bubbled up right now. I would love for that rose bubble tip to stay down there. It's out of the way of all my other corals, also in viewing distance for me, and you know, my clown has already started hosting it. So I didn't do anything specifically, and if y'all were wondering, he literally started hosting that thing within 24 hours of being put into the tank. I don't know how he did it. My pet store doesn't even have a real anemone in the tank that they were housing him in. They had some fake plastic, horrible looking thing, but he just went in there and he's at home. I really want this guy to go in there as well, so hopefully he sees his buddy doing it. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the tank. Everything is going good. If y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave it below. Oh, on a side note, for anybody who has this tank and who has these spin stream pumps, you may get some calcification of stuff, that white stuff on the spin streams after a while. You know, you can see it kind of back there on my silicone. I saw somebody say do this, and I was like, all right, whatever, I'll give it a try. And it worked tremendously. I put them in vinegar, actually, for 24 hours. God, dude, they look brand new. I'm serious. Just take them off, put them in a cup of vinegar, let them sit for 24 hours. You don't even have to scrub them. You don't have to do anything. It'll literally take the white calcification and bring them back to out-of-the-box looking condition. And all the gears inside gets cleaned really, really well. I looked in when I took them out the vinegar bath, and every single bit was perfectly clean, and as you can see, they are spinning absolutely perfectly. They make no noise whatsoever, so really happy about that. So anybody looking to clean up some stuff that has calcification on it, put it in a vinegar bath. Works really, really well. But alright guys, this has been Ross's Reef. I will see y'all later. Bye.